Hello, YouTube world, this is the Tin Man. Just want to share something here. This is Hoover Lake, where the camera kind of is, and you can see the hillside going down here. So we're up on a higher elevation than the lake there. I don't know what it would be, but let's call it hundreds of feet. That there is actually like an island then. And it's actually kind of humped, but it looks flat here. So kind of what you really want to look at in this picture is you want to see this, look at this island. You want to see how on this side is where there's going to be some green, good green evergreens. Here a number of dead trees. And then see this little peninsula or little like another little island there or something. You're going to want to notice that. So let's just do this. Now I'm going to go over here to YouTube, and I'm doing a little Sasquatch research right now, Mission BC. And so right here, I haven't verified it on Google Earth yet to you, but you can see here I'm verifying that there's still some evergreens here going on. Dead growth. Sasquatch. Baby Sasquatch. That thing that looks like a little island. Down here you can see there's water here separating. It doesn't look like a huge area here. That's one of my times. So I'm not really getting that from what looks like could be shores somewhere in here, but it's really hard to say how it really is dropping here, so it's hard to say. But you can see that out there. It looks like it's maybe sitting as an island. And when he walks along here, which I'm going to show you quickly, watch him do a step off there. Okay, so we got that stepping off there. And I want to show you something here where if I think it's this feller's pictures. I believe this photo is being taken from the opposite side. Not 100% on that, because it's hard to say how old this photo is, but there is a fair amount of dead trees there, and some with live growth going on there. But how I've been looking at these different photos around, I'm figuring that this is the logging road up in this area somewhere here. I'm figuring that somebody could have been taking that photo coming down on this direction to here and seeing what they thought was a Sasquatch, and is a Sasquatch probably, standing somewhere around here, coming to somebody, his kid over here, her kid or something over there. There's the body of water that's going to be in between. There's all the evergreen trees that you're seeing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make my way to this spot. I'm going to get someone to come up to this spot. First we'll go up to this spot obviously, and then I'll make my way down. We'll figure out the whole routine and see if we can get some photos and see if we can figure out if this is the spot. So yeah, that's what the Tin Man's been doing, is trying to figure out that, so hold on here. So here's another angle of that island. And so you can see there's a lot of dead tree here. This, I believe, that could be the rock where the small squatch is behind. And the other larger one is walking here, but there is, on that video, there is No, they aren't alive. I thought maybe those were alive there. So look at that whoops. Look at that pretty heavy one right here. So these ones here are pretty dead. And look at that pretty heavy one right here, fairly heavy one here. We don't see any white rock there. We see a lot of green on the thing here, so let's check this out. So we do see a fair amount of green. Shoot, whoops. Shit. Damn it. Whoops, guess I could have left it on that picture. Let's go, where am I? I gotta reopen this. There we go. So there's a fair amount of green, so in the video you can tell that this seems like it could be a rock. Right here. I'm gonna do that, whoops. Yeah, I don't know why I did that, but I just wanted it to come in closer here. So this rock is what I think could be this. So that means he's stepping here. He could be walking actually this way partly to step down onto that. And he was around a tall tree right here. So let's just go back to this photo. What I could do is zoom. Oh my God, is that the Squatch baby still there waiting for his mom? So I don't know, like you kind of see a tree here. I'm not seeing a proper tree configuration. From the video. Back up here. Because when they show in the video, it's obvious he does walk behind a tree here. See, there he is right behind it, there, with his head just behind it. So there is a tall tree that is right close to that bank. It could be this tree here. This tree here, see that big, there's a big, here I'm going to zoom in again for you. Give it a chance there there you go. So you see that big root there? I'm going to just check that out, and it's in the vicinity of that rock. So I'm thinking that little Squatch was probably around here. And, because that is like a bank, there is no longer a tree right seeming like it would be here, but it could be behind. It could be kind of hidden in behind here a bit, but it could be. No, that's too far back. It does seem like a bit of a bank and stuff, but it's hard to say. Who knows? Maybe he tore it down. Where was I going with this? Yeah, it's hard to say how that really does work, but there's a fairly big drop there, so there's a chance that he did a step somewhere here and bang, now he's down at this level, walking along there. And that's what we see him doing in the video here. I'm going to keep it on zoom here so we do a really good close-up and just watch this through. Stepping. Kind of throws and steps down now, and he's walking along. He's making some gestures. And then he goes over to where the young'un is, behind the rock. And you basically get a good understanding for that from Thinker Thunker, if you want to see what the thoughts are on, on that. Anyways, peace out, take care. And this is the Tin Man just getting ready to do his first squatching adventure. So I'm just doing some studying up on it. Take care.